I'm also really banking on technology breakthroughs. We can have politicians passing policies. We can have state agencies working on those policies. But we're also just going to need new technologies to help us get to where we need to be.
I'm certainly a proponent of technology innovation because I wrote the tax bill that has launched this major set of reforms in the technology space for clean energy. It's why when people ask me what made the difference in my ability to write the law that broke 50 years worth of gridlock, I say we used carrots rather than sticks. We gave people a wide range of opportunities. If I had come in there and said, nope, we're just going to say, end to this and end to that, we wouldn't have been able to get a bill passed. But when we came in and I said, look, nobody knows what are going to be the big opportunities to reduce carbon emissions 25, 50 years from now. I'm giving you an option that will create incentives and markets and opportunities. If you want to choose them, if you want to go somewhere else, you can do that.
A better world is possible. We are unstoppable. A better world is possible.
I don't think it would be possible to make any advances towards a more sustainable or renewable future without technology.
It's a huge part, but it's about the people, it's about the implementation. We have the technology, it's about using it.
We're not going to be able to just get ourselves out of this mess with technology. We've also got to address the roots of the problem, which I think have to do with lifestyle and a lack of humility about how we live on the planet.
It's both technology and behavior. Without those things together, it's going to be very difficult to reduce the amount of atmospheric carbon. It's going to require cooperation on a global scale.
The strength of our program is really the networked nature of it.
I want to go ahead and invite the next panel before lunch.
For all its failures, humanity is pretty impressive sometimes. We are occasionally able to step up and do impressive things. The technology is already there. We could be 100% renewable if we wanted to spend the money. If we wanted to make it happen, we could do it in 20 years. It already exists. Wave energy was around 20 years ago. The machines worked. It's just they cost more than other forms of generation. Technology isn't the problem. It's will. It's political will.
So political will is going to be huge, and that's going to depend on who gets elected. It's going to depend on how we tell the story about what we're trying to do. It's going to depend on individuals and legislators, people, communities seeing benefit into this shift of technology directly. If we can do that, if we have the political will, we can overcome all of the technology challenges.
So I would say in a country like the US, we like to depend on technology. In countries where there's more reliance or more trust in central government, they can change behavior more. So they might change the way people consume power and work as a cohesive unit more. Whereas I'd say in the US, we're very much more technology focused. If we look at what some of the greatest minds are saying around the world, where are we going to get climate reductions from? And they sort of break it up between technology that we have, technology that we need, and what societal change. By 2040, 2050, we can sort of rely maybe 60% on technology we have, maybe 20% on technology that's coming, and 20% on society changing its ways of consuming power. Because ultimately, it's our consumption that drives everything else. I think in the context of Oregon, I think we, for better or for worse, are going to be pretty technology dependent. I would love to say we're going to see significant societal change to reduce that demand, but I just don't see evidence of it to give me a lot of confidence in that. And I don't see any detriment in following a technology path while believing in the fact that there could be societal change, because I think if we believe in one and we don't invest in both, we could end up in an end game where we go nowhere.